Hello, SAC fans. I'm Kayla Adams, Director of Internal Operations and Administration, and welcome to the October 2nd edition of the SAC Daily Dose. Can you believe it's October? Here's what you missed. In football action, Limestone picked up a win in overtime over Mars Hill. Carson Newman picked up a win over Catawba. Newberry beat UNC Pembroke, and Lenore Ryan picked up a win over Tusculum. Wingate is ranked first in football conference play, followed by Limestone and Newberry. In volleyball over the weekend, Anderson, Tusculum, Queens, Wingate, Mars Hill, and Carson Newman all picked up wins. Wingate is also ranked first in volleyball conference play, followed by Anderson and Tusculum. In the soccer world, Wingate and Carson Newman men picked up wins while Tusculum and Newberry split. Wingate is also ranked first, followed by Carson Newman and Mars Hill in men's soccer conference standings. For the women, Wingate, Tusculum, Carson Newman, and Queens all picked up wins over the weekend. Wingate is ranked first in conference standings, followed by Carson Newman and Tusculum for women's soccer. Switching gears a bit, last week I was at the Peach Belt Conference Women in Athletics Seminar, and I was speaking to one of our coaches and our women's lacrosse student athletes. And we were talking about the conference call that we have coming up on Wednesday, the coaches conference call. The student athlete responded, "What do you all talk about on that call?" And that sparked an idea for me to speak on that today a little. Elaine in our office actually schedules all of our dates for all of our coaches calls or in-person meetings if we need to. Once the dates are set a few weeks before the call or the meeting, we will send out a call for agenda items to the coaches. This is essentially whatever the coaches would like to bring to discussion. These items can be informative, as many of our coaches are on national committees and serve on various committees throughout the year, or they can be items that we can bring forth to the AD Council for policy changes within our league. Also on the agenda, we let our coordinator of officials for the respective sport, if it's a lacrosse coaches call, the lacrosse coordinator of officials will speak and give a report on how the previous year went from an official standpoint and anything that we can improve on as a league. We also give our Commissioner Patrick Britz time to do a commissioner's update, which pertains to conference office news, what's going on, any major changes, and any new initiatives that he would like to discuss to the coaches. Lastly, we go over the sport policies, specifically any additions or changes to the policy from the previous year that the coaches need to make a note of and be aware of. On the national front, the NCAA commends all schools and conferences who have aided in the Hurricane Harvey, Irma, and Maria relief efforts. The national office stands by to help any member institutions and conferences with outreach. Dave Schneis, the NCAA Vice President of Academic and Membership Affairs, says that we are happy to assist members with their outreach to families and communities in need. The devastation has impacted many, and times have been difficult, but we hope that our assistance can help in some small way. So to all in our conference who have provided support and relief, thank you from the South Atlantic Conference. Now for the quote of the day. My favorite quote of all times from all time comes from Marianne Williamson or Timo Cruz from Coach Carter. He also said this in the movie Coach Carter, but the quote is, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure." Well, that wraps up today's episode of the SAC Daily Dose. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up for love, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so that you will not miss another video. Link to all the stories mentioned will be in the description box, and we'll see you all again on Wednesday for another episode. Peace.